The year went too fast. It's been a year since I finished high school. This was the year that I started a new chapter of my life journey or whatever. I don't know how to describe it. But it's been exciting, scary, overwhelming.
Empty.
The year went too fast. I know I say that every year, but I'm still mad about it every time. I still want to say I recently graduated because that's how it feels to me. I don't feel like an adult yet. I don't feel ready. I don't think I ever will. The year went too fast. I think I'm scared to ask myself what my future looks like. So I figure if I ignore or run away from my direction in life, I'll be okay. I'll close my eyes, go about my day sleepwalking, and my future will just disappear. But the truth is, I can't do that forever. I need to be alone again. I need to reflect because I'm worried that if I don't, my life will keep moving faster and faster without me. The year went too fast. Well, hello. It's been a while since I made one of these, apparently. Hi. Welcome to the video. I'm going to be talking about the year and the future and growing up, or avoiding growing up again. This year, it's been really confusing to be a young adult, especially when trying to make sense of what to do with my life, because adulting is pretty hard. I mean, do not talk to me before my morning coffee. Let's just say that. It is the end of the year though, and I hate it. It felt way too quick. This is the first time I've been genuinely kind of worried about the fact that every year seems to be getting faster, especially considering the fact that now my life is fully in my hands. I feel like I'm not doing enough, and I feel just a lot of pressure to make the most of my time, and it's really kind of overwhelming. Am I right? What's the deal with that? Someone had to say it. Thank you. Hey, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Anyway, I'm investigating. I'm going full detective. I want to figure out what happened to the year, why everything seems like it's going so fast, and what I can do to maybe be a bit less overwhelmed by things happening so quickly. So let's hurry up and Scooby-Doo this crap. Good evening. Now listen up, you four. Early this morning, I received a telegram from an anonymous stranger telling me a most frightful, dastardly news. The year has been stolen.
God, blimey!
Or, maybe it's not a mystery. Maybe the reason the year's gone by so quickly is because I've been avoiding a lot in my life. I'm distracted and busy, and I haven't been myself for a while. I don't know if this is normal, but I think I distract myself all the time. I didn't realize it so much when I was at high school, but it's been really obvious this year that without keeping busy, I kind of don't know what to do with myself. I'd be lying if I said I didn't at first go to university this year, mainly to just have something to do and not be alone in my own thoughts. The same applies for my job or my social life or TikTok or YouTube or imaginary arguments in the shower. Like, I will spend the majority of my day, to an extent, just distracting myself. Like, okay, in the last 2 years, people were kind of forced to realize things about themselves or have hours and hours of introspection. But now, instead of worrying about your identity or growing up or the future, you can just be constantly busy by having a million things going on at once. Like, for example, ever since I left school, the only reason that I'm doing uni this year is to just keep myself busy. Right? But now, when I finish my course, I feel like I've accomplished, don't get me wrong, pretty much nothing. But at the same time, it's like, aside from like a couple of assignments, and that's about it. I don't really know. When I do spend time, I have to figure out, like, damn, you know, I am so fucking lazy. Look, all these distractions, it's not like I'm deliberately avoiding things all the time. It's just easy for me to not think deeply about everything. I don't know. I just feel like sometimes this year it's meant that everything has gone by without really feeling like it was anything important, you know? And also, I feel like when I am distracted, I've been loud and stupid and kind of not myself. It's like, okay, you know when you have a social hangout and you reflect on it afterwards and you're like, I was kind of an idiot at times. It's like that, but just with the year. Thing is, I feel like when I'm not occupied with distractions and noise and everything going on all at once, there's a version of me that's sensible and calm and maybe even a little bit smart, which is pretty different to the loud and awkward idiot I can be a lot of the time. I know, I feel like everyone's a bit more with it when they're alone. And calm. And that sucks because I think when you're young, you need people. But this year, I found it really hard to be calm and with it around others. Like, I use my social life as a distraction too. You know, it's parties and small talk and bits and conversations that are covered in 5 layers of irony. And that kind of shits me because I don't want to be a shallower version of myself around the people that I like. You know, I want to be 100% me, and I want people to see that. Like, I have imaginary scenarios in my head that I think of before I sleep where I'm so authentic and aware and sensible. But if I was put in that imaginary scenario in real life, I'd freeze or would awkwardly avoid it or just be dumb because it's so easy to be caught up in stupid distractions. And it works until I get to the end of the year and I just feel empty. And the shittiest bit of all is that even now I'm realizing that most of the time when I'm appreciate something in my life, it's only ever because I'm alone. Like, check this out, okay? I can find value in these guys by putting some royalty-free Frank Ocean type beat over footage like this, and it makes me appreciate them and be happy for them in my life. Sure, yeah. But I never took the time to appreciate them when I was taking the video because I was distracted or brainless or thinking about the shot or just a million other things other than the person that I think I am when I'm alone. And so now I just don't know what to do. You know, it's the end of the year and I'm just confused. It's like maybe the reason the year went by so quickly is because I haven't really been in it that much. think I'm mainly annoyed by all this because at the end of the day or year, the whole thing just makes me feel kind of like a loser. You know, like I just feel directionless and scared, and I don't know what my future looks like. Like, this was the year after high school, but I don't know what I'm doing yet, or what I like, or where I'm headed. Yeah, nothing feels real yet, and I can't help but blame it on the fact that I'm so distracted always. I want something more to just get rid of the noise and just be me. But I can't. And that's a shame, really. It's all a shame. Because honestly, I miss being present. I miss those moments of clarity that are like the opposite of everything going on. I miss those bursts of awareness and epiphanies that are awesome. They're like when you put on a really nice song, or watching a sunset, or a late night car ride when everything hits you. I miss those moments where you're just taking things in. Everything's quiet and still, and you're just here. And you're not overthinking. You're not in your head, and there's no crises or confusion because there's nothing tangible to worry about. And you don't need imaginary scenarios to be more authentic, and you don't need to hide away to reassess everything and be introspective and make a video and talk too much. And huh. But I will say, just before I go, I would like the year to go slower. I'd like a bit more time with my friends. I'd like to do more and try things, and I'd like to be honest about what I think and how I feel. I'd like to let the people in my life know how much they mean to me. I'd like to notice all the little things and be myself. I'd like to be more present. So that's what I do. Come on. Look, okay, yeah, weird way to end the video, just announcing a happy ending. Sure, yeah, I'll admit I can't write conclusions for shit. And in summary, fuck off, right? But in this case, I think it makes sense to end it here. I don't want to keep making these forever, looking for some existential conflict in my life. I've been an adult for a while now. It's time I sort my problems out. And I think the real problem isn't that I'm losing time so quickly, but that I've spent so much time this year anxious about it. I mean, shit, I milked 3 videos of the whole thing. And sure, yeah, it's good to get it off my chest once in a while, but the solution to fears of growing up isn't to rant about it online, but actually make the change to focus on my life, the tangible things, without the distractions. I call it a New Year's resolution, call it a broken promise. Just don't call me late for hanging out with these idiots. I'm going to take a leaf from the book I opened at the start of the year and just do something in my life. Like I said, you're only young once, so fuck it. The year went too fast, but I'm going to enjoy my time for as long as I can.